real quick, right here at the beginning, we do also have 2 Cisellas, which excites me. That's obvious. I'm very excited for these Cisellas. Averse is starting in Alley. We have, let's see who else. Howard also starting Avenue. Yeah, honestly, nothing too surprising coming out of these players yet. Bamboo, guys, if you don't know who Bamboo is, you gotta keep your eyes on for Bamboo. Bamboo's a powerhouse, wouldn't you say?
Oh, you will be sleeping on Bamboo. Like, Bamboo has been easily one of the most consistent people, and I swear it's just people because don't respect the name.
That is such a power spike. Like, ranged characters who have heavy poke, ooh, Averse in the bush. With a catch onto Bamboo, pops the ultimate, already does a huge amount of damage. He is almost dead if one more, yep, there it is. One more Omen manages to catch Bamboo, and that will be the end of Bamboo in round number 1.
So well. Wait,
Miasroy is sneaking it while Averse is killing PM Howard. That is going to be a wick buff going over to Miasroy, and that is, but Nazimi noticing that Averse is currently on cooldown, gets the root, looks like, wait, Nazimi's gonna put all the pressure back onto Bamorsha. Instead, Bamorsha ends up falling to Miasroy with a nice snipe with a Q coming in from the right side. I would say most vulnerable to getting... Okay, beautiful combo coming out of Averse. But the nice W from Miasroy is going to absorb. Wow, that's a lot of damage coming out of Miasroy. The ultimate, though, unfortunately will not be enough to clean up Averse. That was a very nice try, but Miasroy will end up going down right here. Tezca is coming for the cleanup and just gets melted. I can take this fight. Averse with the beautiful combo. You've seen it before, like 7 times this match. Averse will end up taking game number 1 with 8 kills. Here we go, round number 2.
Yeah, Nimble, they're on your sponsoring this event. Why can't we do that?
Yeah, let's be nice to Nimble Neuron for the exact reason that they are sponsoring this event. So I know we're just kidding. Nimble Neuron, thank you. By the way, guys, who if you don't know this event is sponsored by Nimble Neuron, the company that makes this game. They're very cool. The fact that they are even willing to sponsor such a generous prize pool to host so many awesome tournaments, guys, you gotta give Nimble Neuron your love.
Let's go with something else. But now I think Marmusha, not Mew, over at Pawn. Marmusha gonna be dropping down. Now Mew's gonna try to get the juke with the hack, get the pullback and whiff the hack. Hasn't dropped the polymorph yet. They still have that available to them.
Okay, but the ult runs out from Bamorsha. I mean, that being said, Jackie doesn't necessarily need the ult to be dealing damage. I think Bamorsha is heavily favored currently in this fight. But some very nice skills coming out of not Mew. Gonna be doing a lot of damage, putting a lot of pressure. But that, unfortunately, that ultimate swap did not get the pull in, so it's gonna be harder for him to get Bamorsha off of him. Okay. Not Mew does end up falling. The stun just barely doesn't land, and neither does the Q. Human Boy might be walking right into Tezca. Human Boy surely will fall to Tezca, and that does mean that PM Howard is now in a lot of danger. His E ended up hitting the boar, so that gives him a shorter dash than expected. Tezca is something to be scared of at the moment. Ooh, and also, wait, never mind.
Wait, PM Howard's gonna run into the VR.
Yeah, he is about to get caught between a bad... PM Howard falls. Tezca picks up the kill. It honestly, kind of one of the weirder things about this is that Averse sort of just let Wick go. He knew there was a fight, but he wanted the kills. He didn't want... he's going in with the combo. Shapilio is awfully low. Will end up falling here. All of the Omens are just hitting Tezca on the side. A nice parry.
Beautiful.
Tom, who do you think's gonna win this fight? I'm actually, I'm shaking.
I don't know. If there's one thing we know about Yuki really well, is that he can chase. Beautiful ultimate. Tezca is 100% gonna drop here. Third party. Bamboo still, I do believe, has his parry up. But he doesn't have his ultimate available to him anymore. But Nazimi is going to be able to kite him out really, really well. Beautiful spacing from Nazimi, actually. He is not going to be able to... He's going to be able to pour a lot of damage, but not going to be able to chase as well as you would like to, because this is still a Yuki at the end of the day.
Oh god, I would not want to be Bamboo right now. Both of these players are identifying that Bamboo is the weaker person in the pack just based on their max, or not max HP, but their current HP. They're both trying to secure this kill, so they are not going to be the ones getting ganged up on. But Bamboo, I mean, he is just locked down by cameras. He is totally stuck here. Bamboo will surely be falling to Averse. He's got the Wick Bleed. He's got the Vision. Bamboo will be falling in third place.
Nazimi just had to tank a lot of time earlier to go to Pond to make back to your side half.
Oh,
wait,
there it is.
Oh, no.
There it is. Okay, and Averse takes game number 2. Once again, in a very convincing fashion.
Well, what is Howard on? He's on Yuki. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Wait, question though. You think he's on two-handed or dual swords?
Hold on. Two-handed or dual swords?
Howard's a spicy man.
Well, let's see where he's starting. What does Doc say to you? Does Doc tell you when he's gonna start?
Doc tells me it's sad two-handed. I was expecting a fun time here.
You were expecting to see that that dual swords.
This rusty swords here. This could be a deal scurry. You never know.
It really could be. 4 players close to each other in Beach. Fat Falcon does have the Gleipnir done. Oh, A. O'Reilly G has not managed to finish their weapon yet. But hey, that was a flay in the wrong direction from Fat Falcon. I'm pretty sure Zahir can just walk away from this no problem, doing no damage, but this is giving him... Oh, a beautiful ultimate coming out from Fat Falcon. He just hit level 6.
The last thing you ever want to do is face check a Lennox. An ultimate combo that could drop it there. Ooh. But I see Howard going in on Esther here, having to use...
Oh, a nice roll from Esther. Oh, that was so well done. PM Howard does not have his weapon skill yet. That's why I wanted to double check. But it won't matter. Esther will end up falling to whatever this build is on PM Howard.
Have, you know, put this build away after day 1. Ooh. And we're seeing Answer AI going...
only lands one of the slashes.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, the first slash may have last, but it is only rank 1. The damage isn't a lot from rank 1, especially when you land 1. And Casanova, even though he is not full build, he's sitting on partial combat with the bracer, but does have a
we have a fight. Bamboo versus Mia's Roy. Mia's Roy is taking a lot of damage already. Whoa, that was that was a lot of burst. Oh, Bamboo! Whoa, Bamboo! Oh, the ultimate. Oh! Bamboo has like 20 HP left. How did he survive that? Oh. Oh, hey, lands the E. That's another reset. That's another W. Oh, not Mew misses. That was a beautiful juke over the wall. Not Mew. So they do have the range to potentially trade stuns. Oh, a nice parry from Bamboo. But you're seeing that beautiful D-skill dual swords rampage damage coming out of PM Howard, doing a lot of damage to Bamboo. Bamboo goes to the ultimate, does whiff it, and Howard will be taking Bamboo out of round number 3.
I mentioned earlier, just taking those fights later on into the game does become really, really risky. And Howard is just, even though he can do that explosive burst, he is relatively squishy.
That's a lot of damage coming out of Howard. Like, I think Casanova assumed that he was the stronger person in this fight, but keep in mind, Howard, he did end up picking up Wick. So that is a lot of damage. Casanova is getting chipped out very quickly. The whiffed ultimate from PM Howard will be probably to his detriment, but it won't matter in the end. He does end up taking out Casanova, who did put on a lot of fight here in Uptown, because all 5 players are in Uptown. A very nice polymorph from Nazimi will potentially get some space. Oh, but you're seeing that damage coming out of the Dual Swords Rampage, taking Nazimi down to only about 200 HP. A dash in and a stun. That's going to be it for Nazimi. PM Howard picks up his 5th kill of 7 seconds. He's going to make it back in, but he has no timer. All these players have such little timer except for Reverse. We're seeing a 1v1 down here on the bottom side. We're seeing a 1v1 between our 2 Jackies up on the top side. Tezca jumps out with only a little bit of time left on the timer. 4 seconds left. Oh, the remote mines are actually huge. Gonna be clipping Tezca. Gonna be clipping Bamorsha. Tries to parry it, but it doesn't actually get timed correctly. Bamorsha has 1 second left on his timer. Tezca will drop to PM Howard. The trap damage will end up getting getting Bamorsha out of the game. It's just the first piece versus PM Howard. And Howard's dropping awfully low. Beautiful pressure from PM Howard. The remote mine goes down, but it will not be enough. Averse will take game number 3 and clean sweep his group with 3 wins in a row. Tom, there are 5 Sylvias in this game.
I was looking at the same thing. I was freaking out here. That's so many Sylvias. And that is not a character I expect to see in an abundance of. But when you see an abundance of Sylvias, there is a very limited supply of early leather on the map. And a lot of it is random. Sylvia's killing dogs is it's gotten better over time. It still does leave a little bit to be desired, for sure.
But also somewhere else on the map we have Flammable, chasing Alex Itch. Flammable dropping down to half HP. The reactivation from Alex, if he gets the E, Flammable will drop. A nice kill from Alex. Keep in mind, those wolves were attacking Flammable the entire time. There was a huge damage boost for free. Man, that's crazy. We see Flammable going down to Alex.
Yeah, Alex is super strong with the auto right now. Sleeping Lion is just able to pick off Lord Cage really pretty much effortlessly. Now he's gonna get a free tree as well.
Ooh.
After picking up that kill here. We're seeing
Wiggling 69.
5 people converging right now. We're seeing Sylvia on the back foot near our Jackie running away here. Oh wait,
so Wickle
still on the
Yeah, Wickeling69 got caught while they were resting in that brush, and unfortunately that will be the end of their life in game number 1. We have Jekko getting caught by Galaxy. He can't seem to ever truly... Oh, it's not a very good jump coming out of Jekko. Galaxy will be able to get the re-slow, going back into bike mode. Oh, but a very nice stealth will be completely shaking his chaser. So at the end of the day, Jekko gets away. Insane build coming out of Alex Ich. You know him, you love him. He's playing one of the best characters in the game right now, and he has almost the ideal build for them at the moment. May not look like Alex has a lot of max HP, but god, that effective HP from the shield combined with that insanely high defense from Alex's items will be very, very hard for anyone to actually take him down. However, he is sort of caught between two players, Elite Miko and Fei Chan, opting to both put the pressure. Oh, a beautiful ult from Elite Miko. A full amp Dylan will be nuking Fei Chan right out of this game.
Wait, am I going crazy? Is one of our Sylvia's names Lenny?
Yeah, that's Lenny right there. Oh, sorry, I misread that. It's actually Jenny who will be getting...
Oh, that's Jenny.
A crest on Bicephalus. The damage is being traded back and forth. This could really go either way. Oh, a nice combo from Jenny. Going to be getting an early damage lead. Oh, right there, it could go either way. Jenny ends up picking it up, but Elite Miko is right there for the third party. But the whipped ultimate with the beautiful knockback from Jenny will get the space that Jenny needs to get away from this. It gives Jenny some time to get some healing back through some pretty decent food. Jenny gets away. Just can't deal damage to Alex. He is healing every bit of that damage before you can do anything about it. Jenny is going to be chasing Sleeping Lion into the red. He is down to just 12 seconds left on his timer. Jenny knows exactly where he's going to come back in. Will be chasing. Oh, but a beautiful knockback from Sleeping Lion will stop that chase in its tracks. However, Jenny did just reset, so Jenny can go back in for another bite combo right now. The dash, the jump, the pressure. Sleeping Lion is forced back into the red again, but there is another Sylvia waiting to capitalize on this. Okay, a combo from Galaxy will be pushing Sleeping Lion to, unfortunately, his death. We do have Jenny getting chased by Alex Ich, running right into Elite Miko. I don't think Jenny can get away this time from Elite Miko, and Jenny will go down.
Yeah, but they're very scared to go in. They don't have that ultimate. They don't have a way of finishing Galaxy. And we know every player in the lobby is right here in Chapel. So this is final one. And Galaxy, he's on the back line here. Oh my god, he's getting hit by everybody. Wait, will Miko be able to get this? Yeah, Miko just takes it.
So Binbins actually has a very good chance of just beating Alex here at the end. Although Alex has just set up a ton of Mithril String, so that should be a nice advantage. At least a demotivator for people to chase him. Looks like Y's got some traps of his own, with some fire traps being put on the north side of the box. And now the final zone is just within this square. We have smart bombs coming out of Elite Miko. We have all the fighting happening on the left side of the square. It looks like Y will be dropping first among this group of 4. Binbins is in a bad position, having just eaten some traps, but look at that. They're not taking damage. Elite Miko can decide who wins or dies in this fight. The reactivation from Alex Ich will be taking out Binbins. It is just Elite Miko versus Alex Ich. Remember, Elite Miko is not just playing Dylan, they are playing Amp Dylan. This could be a very explosive build if they manage to get the ult back up and get the connection onto Alex Ich. Alex Ich is fairly low at the moment, but they do have 60 health ticking on their food, plus very strong effective HP from that constant shield. The ultimate's already back on off of cooldown because he did manage to get the execute onto Binbins. Alex taking game number 1 in Group B.
You know, I find this really funny because I'm sure you've probably seen the same discussion where people have actually been downplaying just regular Pistol Aya a ton.
Oh,
because
big
nobody
time.
Plays her.
Yeah,
not
Pistol
a single
Aya,
person is grinding her on the ladder at all.
Pistol Aya is definitely getting slept on quite a bit at the moment. Wow, we had 7 people starting in Avenue. Are players just going to stack there just for fun? No, it doesn't look like it. Wait. So, obviously we have both of our Lennoxes starting there. We also have Flammable. Wait, no, Flammable is not starting there. Who is starting there? Binbins is starting there? Homecoming is not.
Well, the one interesting thing now, I feel like we're not covering here, is that skill amp on pistols were buffed twice in a row.
That's true.
Overall scaling on it. This
is actually true.
Work out quite well.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen any player actually try labbing this out.
Oh.
And, well, knowing Jen, oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that damage. Jenny, did Jenny get the Q? Yes, that is Flammable dropping first in this game. We also have a fight over here in Avenue/School between Hatagi and Depraved Lunatic, but it looks like it will not actually result in anything. God, that is an early kill.
Free BMW himself is that I will not sit in those 3 zones at any stage of the game early on.
Ooh, a huge engagement. We have Jekko and Jenny both getting very low. You see that very, very high W damage coming out of the Devil's Marksman Aya. Jekko will end up dropping early in game number 2 to Jenny on Devil's Marksman.
It seems to just kind of be the more of a griefing build, but wait, let's not even talk about that. We have Galax and Jenny over here.
Ooh.
Jenny is being caught in a really sticky situation, already committing their W to fight, and of course on a pure amp build, but did use some moving reload prior to this.
Hitagi coming in with a third party. Jenny would have been able to get away from that for free, but Hitagi was there to... Ooh, a whiffed W from Jenny. It's going to be really hard to not get executed here by the bike combo coming out of Galaxy. Oh, a nice dash away will give some distance, but you know that long distance slow is going to keep Jenny in this fight. Dodges the E. This could be the escape. Also, somewhere else we see Binbins fighting boobies, but I'm very curious to see how this ends up going. Looks like that fight ended up disengaging.
Really, just judging by what we have left in this lobby, there's not a whole lot that can really put up with it. At most, maybe.
Wow.
Whoa. Homecoming. Oh, those traps
Look
coming
at
down.
that
Jenny
damage.
Really trying to get this wick line. Yep, does get the goo on him.
One more W.
W.
There it is.
I believe he's moving reload.
Okay.
No. Oh no.
Okay. For a second, there was a chance that Lord Cage
is well aware of where Limigabo has to come in. Limigabo is going to have to run through. They can't run that way. They need to go for the hyperloop immediately, or they're done. Oh no! But third party from Homecoming is coming down.
He dodges the ultimate.
Homecoming with the beautiful spacing. Homecoming with the ultimate itself, and Limigabo is just waiting to get through. Oh no! Does go jump over the wall. He is down to 3 seconds on the timer. 2 seconds.
It's not gonna matter. That's insane.
This is going to anybody. This is absolutely terrifying.
God, that damage is insane. I know it is amplified by that Hunt Mastery. Jenny, seeing this chance, seeing the pings, is going to put some pressure on the Binbins. Keep in mind, Homecoming is now allowed to third party this for free. Opting to go for Binbins instead of Jenny. A nice knockaway will be putting the pressure farther away from him. He's a little bit safer now, but keep in mind his ultimate is ticking, and it's now over. Jenny comes in with the hot W, but it doesn't land that many shots. Jenny throwing down the ultimate, but Jenny is dropping awfully low themselves. Binbins might be able to just clean up Jenny for free. Jenny goes down. Now it's just Homecoming versus Binbins, but keep in mind, Binbins' AR skill is active. Every single auto attack will be staggering their opponent by a decent amount. It's going to be hard to get away. It's going to be hard to get your damage in because you're constantly being stunned.
He just takes a little bit of time of really just one good rotation, and he's able to stack up that. Oh my god, that damage is so ridiculous.
Damage is insane. If he manages to charge up that AR skill, he is going to win this for free practically. A good knockback from Homecoming though. Very nice jukes. A lot of damage coming on to Binbins. Binbins did not manage to get the AR skill in time, and Homecoming rushes Binbins down in a very quick blitz and takes game number 2.
There we go. The stream finally catching up, giving you guys the love over the wide people happy. This is what we need to see.
Dude, I love that.
Kiss the homies coming there.
Aww.
Perfect.
Also, I gotta say, can we get a huge shout out for Tom for being here? He has no obligation to be here. Tom does not need to be here, but he is here volunteering his time, volunteering his talents, and honestly, I'm so happy to be co-casting with you finally. It's been so long. We've been wanting to do this for so long. So thank you for being here.
I can't think of anybody on even ground at the same pacing that could possibly keep up with the lead. It's just such a volatile character.
Oh no!
We might be seeing it.
There it is! It's Jenny! Almost out of fuel, and a very nice juke from Depraved Lunatic will keep the pressure off of him as he bluffs the slow and he gets away. Wickeline 69 somewhere else in the map will end up falling to Sleeping Lion, and Fei Chan is being chased by Flammable close behind. Flammable is actually looking very strong at the moment, putting a ton of pressure onto Fei Chan.
Yeah, no, Flammable is, again, Adrian is such a strong early game character, and Flammable has put in countless games on this character already. And one thing that we're going to see right now, I'm pretty sure, those auto attacks chunk. Throws auto attacks deal so much damage. Fei Chan is just gonna drop here.
But
wait a second, somebody's coming for the foot. Sleeping Lion getting a full rotation on the bike. Flammable is barely going to get the out. Sleeping Lion re-engaging.
So it looks like Flammable is out of ult charges at the moment, which is the main source of self-peel for Adriana. Sleeping Lion is putting a ton of pressure on the Flammable, but despite getting back on the bike, he is almost out of fuel. He will get 3 skills off before running out of fuel, but it will not matter. Flammable does drop to Sleeping Lion, and he's so fast. Look at this movement speed. He has no skills activated. Oh, Galaxy with the Galaxy brain positioning, if you will, attempting to steal Wick. Will he pull it off? Yes, he does. What a beautiful steal by Galaxy. However, the items will still go to AlexSich. My god, that was a beautiful play from Galaxy. Makes a break for it. He is in a good position to be in the final square. Binbins is right behind him though. He tries to jump into the wall and does not succeed, running right into a Pendulum Axe. He has remote mines, but he is stuck between 4 players.
Yeah,
whipped ultimate from Miko Miko.
Trying to go into Alex here. Miko is not gonna have ult. Alex also is not going to have his ultimate for this final fight here.
So keep in
He's
mind,
stuck in the red trying to heal. Okay.
Keep in mind, Alex had the 30 seconds to heal with, so he will be able to full heal to come back into the square. Elite Miko Miko does not. Binbins dropping very low up here at the top side of the square. He'll be forced to go out into the zone. He has 26 seconds to work with, and he will try to use that to heal up. In a big fight between Galaxy and Binbins, Galaxy closes it out. That gives him 5 more seconds on his timer, and now Alex is here in the bottom side next to the building, sitting on 2 remote mines. We have Galaxy with only 4 seconds left and no HP to speak of, trying his best to come back into the zone. He heals off the Q, but it will not be enough. Elite Miko Miko securing the kill onto Galaxy. Although keep in mind, we are talking about a Sylvia who does have a heal built into her kit. So if she manages to just spam Qs on Elite Miko Miko or AlexSich, that will be a good opportunity to get some health back. Elite Miko Miko does get caught between these 2 players and is forced to die early. In 3rd place, we have Elite Miko Miko dropping between these 2 players. Now it's just AlexSich versus Sleeping Lion. There's only 20 seconds left until the final safe zone disappears. AlexSich versus Sleeping Lion. Sleeping Lion has more time on his timer. But Alex is stronger. If Sleeping Lion identifies that he wins on time in just a few seconds, he can actually win this. However, he's got a second on Sleeping. AlexSich has the time advantage now. He can just run away and he wins this game. 5 seconds on Sleeping Lion. 4 on AlexSich. AlexSich wins.
AlexSich wins by a literal second. I know we see 5 there because he got the kill at the very end, but he quite literally.
Really? No.
Okay, so Madru, he plays Sniper Aya. Sniper Aya. That means that he is going to be going from temple to school based on the build that he normally plays. And he griefs the first person he sees. Like the absolute first person that he sees. He generally just kills them, and then sometimes he just ends up getting killed right afterwards, but he got a kill, so that's what matters, right?
That's an already full build.
Ooh, a good pull from Lil Fizz, but the re-engage from Ashen, that is...
Yikes.
Okay. He's gonna go and face check Ashen. Ooh, a whiffed W. Honestly, this could still go to Ashen despite the very good ultimate coming out of Madru. Ashen is dropping very low. He should want it. Oh! He almost gets the burst on Madru, but it's not enough. Ashen does fall in 7th place, but he did have 3 kills, so that's still a good result from him in this game.
I think Madru's got a nice build, but Kiara is a late game monster.
Kiara is Kiara.
So it's really up in the air.
But dude, also Shukai has like 4,000 HP.
But he's still sitting on that bracer.
Okay, a very nice ultimate to take advantage of the fact that the stun coming out of Aya will not actually cancel his ultimate. So he basically ignores the fact that he was even being ulted to begin with. Both of these players are opting to not press the engagement, opting to just disengage, although Madru does catch him after healing a decent amount from food. Food does matter more when you have higher defense. It's just more efficient. Prime sub gets sniped.
Wow.
What a shot. I don't think he's going to. Oh, actually, he pushed towards it. He should make it, but he is stuck here. He cannot leave at this point without killing several players. He drops the double guillotine. He drops the ultimate. Mage 8 will be dashing right on top of that double guillotine, and Madru will die to the stun since he is still outside the zone with no timer. It's now just Tian Shinhan, Dooney, and Mage 8 in this final square. Mage 8 just opting to get some zone time loss in order to get some heals. The ultimate comes out. Ooh, a nice E over the wall, but that does put him into double guillotine territory. Now Mage 8 will be able to reactivate his execute, and Tian Shinhan, the Shuriken Henshin player, does end up dropping 3rd in this final group. Now we're just down to Mage 8 and Dooney. Mage 8 still has double guillotines, are you kidding me? Who still has the most timer between them? I want to say it's Dooney.
I think it's Dooney. I think Mage 8 thinks it's Mage 8.
I think they both think that it's them, but they could just be wrong here.
We're gonna find out. They're
We're
just
about to find out. It's Mage 8! He had 3 more seconds! Dooney making the incorrect call, thinking that he had the timer advantage, but it was in fact Mage 8. Neither of these players will be able to kill each other in time, and that is it. Game 1 goes to Mage 8.
That's another timer. He was following the great AlexSich win. Let's take a minute also to shout out the art team before we get started. They're doing some incredible work. Every character is absolutely beautiful. Every single piece of artwork in this game is mind-blowing to me that these people are making this stuff.
The protagonist of our last game is actually in a lot of trouble as Ashen is getting awfully close with his very strong early game build. I mean, I say it's early game, but it translates well to the late game too. It just finishes very early. Tian Shinhan dropping very low. Meanwhile, in the same building, awkwardly, we have Madru in trouble with Ragnall. But Madru...
that kill.
Yeah, Madru just walks up there and kills Tian Shinhan. And now Madru's in trouble from Ashen.
Ashen doesn't take that KS lightly.
Yep, that will be a kill going towards Ashen, but we do have Mage 8 not far behind with the Q watch already. The ultimate goes down, and Ashen is dropping really low, actually. Mage 8 clearly the favorite.
Looks like Vidify and Emma. Here's some here's a little bit of action going on. I think they want a piece.
Getting a little closer to each other. Winnie Jr. ran into the squirrel trap. That is going to be a free stun for Vidify. Unfortunately, Winnie Jr. is now going to get 2v1'd by Crone and Vidify. The kill will actually end up going to Crone, despite the fact that Vidify gave him such a good setup for that kill. Meowie is also very close by. This could... Ooh, it looks like Vidify is the one with the poor positioning here and is caught between these two players. He dashes away, but the W comes down from Meowie. It will not be enough. Vidify will fall in hotel to Meowie. But now Meowie is going to be falling just right behind him to Crone. It will be mostly just keep an eye out for people contesting this very powerful bush area, because if you can hide in there with your traps and with your cameras, it's really hard for someone to push you. Also, they don't necessarily want to push you there. So Dooney versus Crone. Crone's taking a lot of damage, and Dooney's kind of lost his big burst because he no longer has that dual swords rampage. But the beautiful ultimate will be dealing a ton of damage to Crone, but Crone manages to get the damage in before Dooney manages to...
Really taking their time. They're thinking.
Yeah, none of these players want to necessarily commit to the fight first, although it is Mage 8 who is in the most trouble. Wow! Excuse me? We're gonna see a Rapier Fiora battle. It's Rapier Fiora versus Rapier Fiora, Ashen versus Crone. Their builds are slightly different. Ashen's is more defense focused, whereas Crone's is more offensive focused. We're gonna see who ends up winning in the mirror match. We do have a lot more traps though on the side of Ashen, so with that in his side, like honestly that might be the advantage that he needs. However, Ashen is dropping lower earlier in this fight. Oh, Crone goes over the wall with the beautiful dash in, and that will be a game going to Crone with 9 kills, first place. Beautiful.
That is insane. You know, we haven't seen a lot of Fiora either.
Is that true? Wait a minute. Oh no, okay, for a second I didn't see Ashen, so I was like, wait a minute, did Ashen get off of Fiora? No, it's just Dooney switching from Yuki over to Fiora. So we're having 3 Fioras this game instead of just 2.
That was a good route.
That was actually a really quick fear. Ragnall Blue is in a fight with Meowie over here. Ooh, the stun does not quite land. The beautiful dash away by Meowie will get him some distance. God, every time I see this max W Devil's Marksman damage, it's really kind of terrifying. Dealing 133 per tick. Ragnall Blue with the panic W. Oh no, you know it when you see it. Although now Ashen, who attempted the third party, will be running into Vidify, who gets a very nice ultimate fear onto Ashen. He tries to get the W for the root, but it doesn't end up paying off. Vidify will end up falling to Ashen early. Well, actually not even early. Honestly, it's about halfway through game number 3. Although Ghoul thinks he could take this fight, and honestly, he may not be that incorrect, but one good W from Ashen will spell death for Ghoul. Ashen wins that fight. Ghoul goes down. Full Metal, they're stuck at roughly 11 to 12.
And he's gonna be feeling that.
Full Metal is caught between a Fiora and a Fiora. Who knew? That is a rough matchup. And honestly, Ashen says, you know what, Dooney? You're bleeding out. You're bleeding out to that Lennox ult. I'll take advantage of that.
He just walked away, taking more damage.
Okay, give me your best shoutcasting. Go, go, go.
So Mayday with the absolute incredible root on Meowie. He's gonna get the judgment execute. He's gonna take out Meowie. Incredible play by Mayday.
Quick, where's Vidify? Oh, he's there. Okay, Ashen. Okay, wait a second, but that means, oh, Ashen just put on a smart bomb. Mage 8 is hitting both claymores. He's dropping very low. He pops the ultimate that gives him a lot of max HP. 2 more smart bombs. coming down from Ashen. Meiji resets the ultimate onto the Wild Dog.
Dog!
Give me your best casting!
It created timer's running down. 26 seconds left on Meiji. Ancient's controlling the zone. He's got the traps down. He's coming in. Meiji comes in. He eats a whole bomb. Ancient gets in because he gets away. 1 out. 15 seconds left. He's gonna get away.
14 seconds.
13. He's gonna do it. He's gotta stay out. He's gotta make a move. Ancient's boxing him out. He's gotta make his move. 5 seconds. Gets in the zone. 6 seconds. He pops the out. Pops the flag. Ancient with the game. He engaged. He's cutting. He's turning around with the judgment.
Oh! Yes!
Good Ancient takes it up. He takes the win. Game 3. What a turnaround. It was never in doubt. First place. Ancient with the win. Fiora taking the W.